All right, everybody, I'm making a video. This house was built back in 1993, 94. And of course, I'm not going to replace the garage door. I live here in Florida in the Tampa Bay area. And my garage was not, supported for wind rating. So what I did is I went to the hardware store, I got some 2x6s and a 2x4. And what I did is I screwed this 2x4 to the backside to give this 2x6 a lot more better support. So if wind is pushing the door in, this wood won't flex, it won't bend or anything like that. As you can see down here on the bottom, I have secured 2x4s down to the concrete floor right up against the garage door. And I put those in with concrete screws and anchors. And then I use these brackets. I attached a piece of wood to the concrete block above my garage door with concrete screws and anchors. So that's definitely not coming out. And then I attached the brackets to the 2x6s, and it's in there. I'm pulling on it. I could literally probably, climb this thing and it won't come off. But what my next plan is I'm going to be taking these bolts here. In just a second, I'll show you what I'm going to be doing here. Take these bolts, and every garage door has hinges on them, as you know. I'm going to take these bolts and slide them through. Let me show you what I got over here. So I'm using this stainless steel back strapping. It's about 1/8 of an inch thick. And what I'm going to do for each side of the garage door is I'm going to take my bolt, slide the washer on, and then I'm going to take my back strapping, slide that on, just like that. So it's going to look just like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide it through, just like that. And I'm going to go over here onto the other side. I'm going to put another piece of back strapping. It's going to come over that, and then I'm going to put my washer over it, and then my bolt, and then coming back over to here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some really heavy duty screws and attach it to the lumber right there. This way, if we have wind pulling out, it won't pull the door out because it's completely secured, as you can see. So, all this stuff, all this lumber, the bolts, the washers, the back strapping, the screws, and all that stuff, that pretty much only set me back about $125 at the Home Depot. So takes a little bit of time to drill them through these concrete blocks up top. Boy, that was tough. Using the masonry drill bits, it's quite hard. I still have a hammer drill, and the hammer drill had a difficult time getting through that block. But then what I'm going to do down here at the bottom is I'll just take some nice heavy-duty screws and zip them into the toe right here. But I'm going to put the back strapping and the bolts and the washers and the nuts on each one of these hinges that run down the garage door, giving this door a whole lot more strength and stability. Because before I did any of this, it was quite loose. Now we have Hurricane Dorian, which who knows what the forecasters think now. I don't even think they know what's going to happen. But anyway, I'm just preparing. I have all my wood cut for all my windows over there. So that I've had done for years. But up here, I attached them with brackets and concrete anchors into the concrete block. So it's nice and strong. So if you guys ever want to think about bracing your garage door, fairly simple. 2x6 piece of lumber. This piece right here was only $5. It's 8 feet long. This is a 2x4. This was like $4. That was 8 feet long. I got a couple other 2x4s along the bottom, just 2 of them, because normal garage door, two-car garages are about 16-foot garage doors. And then I did the same thing over here. To attach this 2x4 to the 2x6, I just zipped some really heavy-duty wood screws, galvanized wood screws through the backside of this 2x6 into these 2x4s. attached them up top with some heavy duty screws to the brackets that are attached to the concrete block up top. And then, like I'm showing you here, I'm going to have this metal backstrapping that'll be screwed into the wood and then bolted through the hinges on my garage door. Well, I hope you guys learned something. And the total amount of time this has taken me so far is about 1 hour and 20 minutes. And I just have to cut this backstrapping. Unfortunately, I don't have any tin snips or anything sharp enough to cut that. I'm not going to use my chop saw because that's meant for wood, not metal. And we don't need flying debris all over the garage, or, you know, shrapnel or a broken saw blade flying at me at however fast it's spinning. But anyway, this is what I did to secure my garage door. Everything is removable after the hurricane. I just have to take the screws out of the brackets up top and then the screws down here at the bottom, and I'll pull my back strapping and then bolts off the hinges, and then I can store it off to the side for a later time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have any comments, make sure you leave them below. I really don't care for anybody that thinks that my work is shoddy, or if you have any negative comments, keep them to yourself. Otherwise, I will reply back with just as equally as a negative comment. I'm only on here to help people out and give people ideas, that are in a pinch, so they can remain safe and stay safe. So if you like my ideas, like I said, leave the comments below, and then don't forget to subscribe.